here on the 7th, March 2023. I wonder what people think is going to be the next, the next big uh, move for these mushers, going into the 24. Is the continent checkpoint this year? I know last year it wasn't, and that really changed things, shaped things up. Is it going to be a race that's going to have warm temperatures and a good trail all the way to Nome, which might really make a difference for certain mushers and certain teams the farther they proceed down the trail. We're seeing a lot of guys. The other big thing I wanted to mention, I mentioned it with a tweet, but not on a video, is I had referred to a couple of people, Ryan and Nick, being down to 12 dogs already, and me, sort of questioning how that's going to impact their performance down the trail, because it is just the duration of the race, a 900,000 mile race. But Brent Sass, down 2 dogs in Roan, maybe leaving Ray, I'm not sure, but went through Roan, and he has got only 12 in the line as well. I think Richie Dale's got 13, Kelly Maxwell's got 13. We're talking 1 dog here or there, but obviously if these guys are able to keep a 12 dog team, for the majority of the race, the rest of the race, that's again, it's not a hey hero. It's not a I took my 1 dog out this morning for a run, but not as big of a deal. But again, it's pretty hard to imagine that happening. Again, there's going to be some attrition. There's going to be some other dogs that get dropped in the side, and with Jesse with 14, and with there's a half a dozen other mushers that are just a little bit back, still with a full roster of dogs on their team. I really I question, how that's going to impact even Brent's performance. Brent's sort of the real favorite to repeat, but again, him and Nick and Wade Mars and some of these guys who were out there, button heads in the Alaska Quest 550 this year. Last year it was a 300 or something like that. At 550 is a little bit farther, twice over the mountains, cold temperatures. I know Nick's team looked like, it took their toll on them, and you know what I mean. And then auto passing those guys. I'm not sure that particular race format at 550 Alaska Quest, even though some people got a big paycheck, I think Brent got 40,000 from that, the first place, is really going to help them and slingshot them and enable Brent to repeat. If he's already down to 12, I see some guys maybe catching him and winning this year instead of him.